Hello and welcome back to Ravenport. So today we're going to have to look at combining our barley. So we've set our helper off on the field of soybeans here, or where the soybeans were. We finished them off camera and sold them. The lorry is over the road waiting for us, so now just take the combine over there. So we're going to leave the straw in here because I'm planning on baling that and either sell the straw or keeping it for our own use at some point. So we'll go down this side first. Probably take one or two off each end as well. See how far we get before the combine's full. So I imagine there'll be quite a bit of barley come off here and also quite a bit of straw. So by the time we've done these fields up here, the combine will definitely want servicing again. Maybe even have to service it before we do the sunflowers up here to make sure it keeps going as well as it should do. Don't want to lose any output if we can help it. It isn't an overly big field, but it's nice long ends again. So if we take two off each end, should hopefully help make it a bit shorter and hopefully get further before the tank fills up. Be nice if we'd go across and back on the tank full, but we can or not, don't know yet. Seems to be a lot of straw there as well, which is good. So I'm considering getting ourselves a big square baler to do this with. The round one is okay, but obviously not as quick to use. We've got to keep stopping and unloading bales on it. So I'll just turn to our right and go across the bottom here. Try not to leave any big heaps if we can help it. Cross here and back, that'll give us a bit more space to turn in, or when we use one, a helper to turn in without doing anything silly down each end of the field. Just turn back on ourselves. Looks like the grain tank is getting full. Hopefully get back up the other end. Start to have my doubts on that one looking like a grain tank. Hopefully so by the looks of it. So what I'll do is run up to where the lorry is parked, rather than run the lorry down here. Just go up the other end of the field now. So we've got this field to combine, the bit of oats to our left at the minute, and the field of sunflowers up here. So it will give us a useful amount of income. Let's get this tank empty, then we'll take the two off this end of the field before we go back down the other end. It won't take too many grain tankfuls to fill the lorry up, that's for certain. Somehow can't see it all fitting into one lorry full either. So we'll take this end off now. And we'll empty out again before we go back towards the other end of the field. Not an overly wide field, just long. I have to have a look and see if these need ploughing up here or liming. What we have to do to them next before we can re-drill them with something. There's always a possibility of putting these two fields into one here, and then that may be a bit awkward to combine them. Awkward in the sense that we won't probably get the full length of it, getting the full grain tank. See, our helper is still going over back over the cultivator, which is good. I'm thinking that field is probably going to have some potatoes put on it. Maybe. Probably change my mind again yet. Not potatoes, it'll be corn or sunflowers, I'd imagine, as we cultivate it up. Get this empty. So now it should allow us to get down the other end and hopefully get that done. So instead of going down this side, we'll cut through the middle of the field this time. Try and split the field roughly in half. Just go round and round then. At least that way, if it does fill up, we'll always have the unloading auger into the cut work. Save us having to reverse the combine round to empty. Take a nice wide width out as we go through here. get this field done today, and probably look at baling before we do the next one. See how many bales we get off here as to whether we leave the oat straw as well or not. At least if we've got some straw, it does leave us the possibility of going into cows. Not so keen on pigs because of the amount of extra work involved in them and the amount of different crops we need. So we'll leave the combine going down that end on the helper, and we'll take the lorry down there. So our plan is to take over from the helper at that end again, just finish that headland off, and then empty out before we go back up the field. And hopefully might get a round in without filling up. Just park this on the grass down this end out of the way for now. And quickly stop the help before it starts making its way back up the field again. And we're just in time to stop it. Let's get this little bit finished now. There's two ends done across each end of the field, and plenty of room to turn around in. So get this empty out, then we'll go around either side of what we've just cut through the middle. And what I shall do to speed things up, just time lapse the next little bit, and you can join me when we're nearly ready to take the lorry in to empty it. So as you can see, we can just get one round in the tank before it's full, which is good. That's worked out quite nicely for emptying out this end every time. So we just empty this into the lorry, or as much of as we can because the lorry's nearly full. We'll just set a helper off again onto that little bit left that side where we just were. And I can finish that off as we go and tip this lot. See how much money we can get for it. So it's a good price at the moment. It's not far away from the field where we've got to go either. So we'll sell it straight away. There should be enough space in the grain tank there for the worker just to do this bit. Let's start them off and get back into the lorry and go and sell that lot of barley. So if we do get a big square baler, we'll have to work out which tractor to put it on. Currently I'm thinking the 8400R or the 8330 fast track. Thinking more of the John Deere though. That tractor hasn't had a lot of use, whereas the fast track has been used quite a bit. So we've not got far to go to the sell point, it's just the other side of our field where the crawler is cultivating. So it won't take long at all with the lorry to get there. It looks like our workers finished cultivating that field. We'll just have to do a headland end down this side. See if we can just beat that car out of here. Don't fancy getting stuck behind that. Just take it into the grain elevator here to sell. What I'll do is turn the HUD on so you can see exactly what we make of them. So do the front one first. So 31,352, that means the back one should be the same. There we go, and you can rejoin me once we're back at the field and on the combine again. See you in a few minutes. So just making our way down this last little bit of barley now. And that's this field done and ready to bale. So I'll run that bit of barley into the grain elevator as well, sell that, and we'll see how much money we've made off this field then. Which should be quite a considerable amount, hopefully. It's already standing at just above £62,000, and there are £63,000 for what we've sold so far. We've still got the oats to harvest and sell, and the sunflowers to harvest and sell. If the price isn't good enough, then we'll store them for now. So let's get this emptied out. It's almost got a full grain tank again. So I'd imagine the front of the lorry will be at least 3/4 full. And we'll just park the combine up here once it's empty. Get back in the lorry and head back to the elevator now. The lorry should go a bit quicker this time, there's not so much weight behind it. So if you've got any suggestions of what to put in this field to my right, other than the potatoes that I've already thought about, I'll be interested to hear them. Obviously soybeans is out because that's what was in there the last time, so we'll put the same crop in the field 2 years in a row. There's that nice big field of corn there which could have an interesting contract on it. I know we certainly can't afford to buy that one with how much that'll cost. So we'll turn the head on again so you can see what we make this time. Swap back to the front as we finished on the back one last time. So that brings it to just under £88,200. So with that, we'll leave this video there. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.